Welcome to Japanese Inscrutable Society. Today is the day 29th April 2026. Other part of the world, today is just a day, one of April day. But in Japan, 29th is a very special day, one of 16 national holiday. Not only just a national holiday, today is a day used to be celebrated for the birthday of Emperor Hirohito, 124th emperor. He reigned Japan as a symbol of state. Actually, he reigned under the era called Showa for 64 years, between 1926 and 1926 and 1989, a long period of time. First half as a commander-in-chief, as a living god, until 1945. And the second half of his reign, he survived post-war turmoil. And the second half of his reign is a very peaceful time, symbol of Japan, symbol of the state, not the commander-in-chief. So he lived very, very strange life as a human being. He was not considered as a human being. He's considered a god for many decades, until 1945. But anyway, Japanese emperors, their birthday has been considered as an important day. So one of national holiday. And the 29th April is the starting of very popular holiday season in Japan. Japan, in the world of business, workers are called corporate warriors. So very much dedication and having loyalty to their organizations. But for such corporate warriors can enjoy the holidays 3 times a year. One, year-end, New Year holiday. Second one is a Golden Week. Third one is a Obon holiday in the middle of August. We see many foreigners coming to Japan. Most of them spend 10 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And when we go overseas, we see come across many people from all different parts of the world. They spend even a month of holidays. But in Japan, a month holiday, you have to sacrifice your job. Most of the cases, a week, 10 days maybe longest, unless you have special permission from the company. But anyway, throughout the year, we have 60 national holidays. And most of company employees, they have annual paid holiday of 20 days. Many of them, half of them, they actually give away. But this is something to do with Japanese work ethics. So very different occasion, we get into the deeper into the Japanese actually business world. But today, because of 29th April, so focus on kind of national holiday. First one, New Year holiday, together with year end. December 29 through January 3rd. So last 3 days of the year, first 3 days of the year, 6 days when you come to Japan. So all the organizations, government offices, business offices, factories, plants, almost all of them closed. Supermarket and tourism, like taxi drivers, bus drivers, the hotels, of course, they are on business. But as a society, temporarily shut down for 6 days. This is the basics. Six days. If you work for the organization company, 6 days guaranteed. Plus weekend. If 29th, this is the Monday. Sorry, this is Japanese. Monday. 27, 28, Saturday, Sunday. That means 6 days plus 2, 8 days. And if they start from Monday, and this is another weekend. So forget about this one. This also linked to the weekend. So 8 days. That is a kind of maximum possible length of days you can get. But each year, combination different. So sometime say this is a basic pattern, and 20, this is a kind of immediate weekend. But if this is separated in the 1 or 2 days here, if this is for example, the Wednesday and the Thursday. So Friday come here. So Friday, if you take a day off, if you use one of your paid holiday, annual paid holiday, so you can make it even 9 days. Or as company, couple more days extra day off, then you can make it 10 days. But that is probably maximum. The most of the tourists, they have certain limitation always in their mindset. So basic 6 days, you can enjoy domestic travel. But if you like to go to somewhere outside Japan. Maybe 6 days. Maybe Hong Kong, Korea, Taiwan, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, or maybe Hawaii. Possible. You can enjoy it. And furthermore, if you like to enjoy Paris, London, New York, maybe some other part of the world, that's not enough. So you need to, as company, more special the day off. Some companies they actually make arrangement with other workers. So this year you may have 10 days, 2 weeks, and then following year you should be patient. Other people have a chance to enjoy lengthy journeys. So this is the kind of the basic patterns for year end and the New Year holidays. Second one is right now, Golden Week. Very strange naming. Golden Week. Golden Week. Golden Week? Why people start calling this Golden Week? Because this is a very special week. People can have an opportunity to enjoy lengthy holidays. Lengthy holiday. The very, very much funny actually topics here, because people can get 3 national holidays for April, the end of April through early May. So just as mentioned, April 29, this is the formally called birthday of Showa Emperor Hirohito. And April has 30. This is a holiday, 30 ordinary day, and 1st May, world enjoy May Day for labor movement, workers. But here in Japan, May Day is nothing to do with the national holiday. And 2nd, May 2nd, ordinary day. The 3rd, this is the Constitution Day. Japan has a constitution. Constitution established May 3rd, 1948. So this is a long time ago, after the war, but Constitution Day. And then 4th, ordinary day, and the 5th, Children's Day. Children's Day, you have many poles where the families, kids, tall poles, and they, like a flag, and the cup-shaped streamers. They hoisted and to celebrate the Children's Day. But Children's Day used to be linked with 3rd March. This is the Girls' Day. Olden day, Girls' Day, family celebrate the daughters, Girls' Day, and Boys' Day, the May 5th. But this is a kind of a segregation, gender segregations. It's not a good idea for modern Japan. So these separated, they to celebrate the kids and the girls and the boys. It's no longer the mainstream of Japanese society. They are unified. Here, May 5th, no longer called Boys' Day, Children's Day. But tradition still remain. The family, third March, they celebrate girls as a Girls' Day. But official Girls' Day has nothing to do with national holiday. Just the day traditionally people celebrate the girls reach this day each year. We prepare some gift and something to celebrate Girls' Day. But anyway, Children's Day is national holiday. National holiday. So when we talk about Golden Week, sounds very nice. Golden Week, and these 29th and the following 3 days, nothing, and then Constitution Day, and then Children's Day. So these are not entire lengths. You can't get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days as a holiday, because they could be ordinary day of the week, or maybe weekend, But each year we have to figure out how many days actually we can get with these 3 national holiday with the ordinary day that falls on weekend. So if this is the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, and then the day comes. So each year different lengths you can get. That is a very much difficult to make arrangement with the family members, and because these are ordinary days. So children go to the school. School is not off day because of the ordinary days, day of a week, not national holiday. So but with combination with weekend, anyway, you can get certain lengths of the holiday. That's why the used to be very limited occasion. The people can get certain lengths of holidays. That's why the people started calling this combination Golden Week. But that is a very much insecure your the kind of trip schedules. So government and Japanese hardworking have been criticized for many decades. So government gradually introduced more relaxed system for people to enjoy sometime late April through early May, to make sure you can get the more comfortable lengths of holidays. So this year they gradually improved for the workers having the chance to take 8 days holiday, 9 days holiday. But that is a kind of very much a good story for workers, but the worse for management, because company have to give them lengthy absence from their offices and plants. But anyway, this is the 2026. Here, today is the 29th. This April 29th. You see red print, red color. That means Showa no Hi, the day of Showa. And then ordinary day. Tomorrow is ordinary day. And then after tomorrow, also ordinary day. Here comes Saturday, Sunday. And the Sunday falls on Constitution Day. So this is a national holiday. Bad luck. You're supposed to get the national holiday, but it happened to be Sunday. So most of the cases, this is the olden days. This happened to be bad luck to you, and then Monday comes, and then the Children's Day. So these are somewhat very much stepping stone, like a combination is not attractive combinations. So gradually, government revised this regulation. That means introducing new holidays to make it more lengthy, comfortable the appearance. So 29 and 30, 31st, this is a ordinary day. Saturday, Sunday happen to be Constitution Day. So this considered as a give special the right to extend the national holiday. So this one doesn't kill the holiday Sunday, but the alternative day is given. This is here alternative day, and third Constitution Day, fifth Children's Day. This always somewhere in between ordinary day comes. If this is a weekend combination, this may be another story. But anyway, to make it worthwhile to have two national holidays, this day, fourth, some years ago, introduced as a national holiday to be called Midori no Hi, Day of Green. Japan, full of materials. We have very much actually filled with green forest, trees, plants. So to actually celebrate the Japan landscape, this is the Green Day introduced as a national holiday. Just to fill the gap. For that the only purpose, the number of national holiday increased. This is a Green Day. So 3, 4, 5 guaranteed. And the here Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, and Green Day, and the Children's Day. So for this segment, 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive holidays. Plus, because this happened to be on Sunday, Constitution Day on Sunday, so alternative day is given to this position. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 day consecutive holidays. Any combination, if it happened to be national holiday happened falls on the weekend, then given extra day. And number three, third, and the fifth, always fourth is come as a national holiday, Green Day. So gradually, lengthen Saturday, Sunday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 29th. This is a Wednesday. So you may, as company, to get 2 holidays, you make use of your annual paid holiday. 1, 2. So in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. 8 days. And if your company is very gentle, lenient, you can extra day, already 2 say paid holiday, and another 2 paid holiday here, Monday, Tuesday, because this is a weekend. So if consider 25th is your starting day of your golden week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days. You sacrifice for your annual holiday. You can make it 12 days. 12 days enough to go to Europe, go to North America, or maybe some other part of the world. So this is the golden week. But if you make a trip plan as a family, you have to also organize your children, if your children schooling age with the school. But anyway, this is the kind of reality of so-called golden week. Possible if you can take advantage of arranging the length with some days of your paid annual holiday. That is a great occasion to enjoy more than 10 days. So this is we are now in that golden week. And 29th, formally, we celebrate this day as a birthday of Emperor Hirohito. Today, after the war, the national holiday always consists of the emperor's birthday. But why we don't call it, this is the Showa no Hi. Showa. Emperor Hirohito, now called the Showa Emperor. So actually, to understand the emperor's birthday as a national holiday, he's no longer he's no longer alive. But keep that day because Hirohito, long-lived emperor, and once he was considered as a living god. So this kind of very much special existence in Japanese modern history. So most of the cases, there are not many cases, but when emperor changed, new emperor's birthday turned to be national holiday. So we forget about the previous national holiday because the emperor changed. We give respect to the new emperor's birthday. So if we keep emperor's birthday as a national holiday, even though the generation change. That means uh, Japanese national holiday may reach to 20 days, 30 days, something like this. So that is probably annoying people's actually making the social systems in terms of national holiday, that kind of thing. So this is a but we still keep, for example, Meiji Emperor. After Meiji Restoration, after Japan opened the country, ending Tokugawa shogunate, samurai period end, that is happened 1867 to 1868. So 1867 to 8. This is the restoration, Meiji Restoration, and 67 Emperor Mutsuhito become Emperor, Mr. Mutsuhito. And then this his birthday, November 3rd. This November 3rd is a national holiday. National holiday. To be called 文化の日。Culture Day. Culture. So, of course, he posthumously, his name is no longer Emperor Mutsuhito, but Emperor Meiji, because he reigned Meiji period until 1912. And his birthday kept under different name. And next emperor, actually Mutsuhito is the 122nd emperor. And his son, Yoshihito. Until 1926. But he wasn't considered as a great emperor because he was trouble with his health, and his son Hirohito, crown prince, he acted as a kind of regent to support his father, or rather represent the Japanese imperial system. So his reign was only 50 years old, 15 years. That is a short period of time. So his Yoshihito, probably you don't hear his name unless you kind of historians to study Japanese modern history. And then came Hirohito. He's 1945. He was on the verge of eliminating from imperial system because Japan surrendered to the United States and the U.S. Arrived to Japan by the end of August 1945 and started occupation. It lasted for 7 years. And after Japan surrendered, of course, there was kind of a war criminal the court, the military court, just like German actually the military court. So there was a voice from the United States, punish Emperor Hirohito. But MacArthur, kind of commander-in-chief of Allied powers, that is actually managing Japanese occupation, met one day. He invited Emperor. Well, Emperor wanted to see MacArthur at headquarters office just beside today's Imperial Palace. The MacArthur actually liked the Emperor's attitude. He actually tried to let MacArthur understand that his stance is to save the people. He can accept anything if it saves the people. So this is a kind of a very, very his strong attitude, how much he loved, how much he think of the people, nation. That very much impressed MacArthur. So MacArthur actually threw away the ideas that the emperor should come to military court and they're persecuted by Allied powers, and it didn't happen. And also the situation, Korean Peninsula, is something the very much imminent threat to the securities in Far East. Russia comes, China, communist China, born 1949, and so situation around the Far East completely different in just a couple of years' time after the war. So any scenarios about the emperor take him to the court. It's not actually practical discussion among Allied forces. But anyway, this is Hirohito after 1945. He actually became symbol of, no longer commander-in-chief, symbol of Japan, symbol of the state until 1989. Then come Akihito. Until 2019. So Hirohito, his birthday, yeah. So people until 1989, that is 36, 37 years ago. So people now age 40, 50, 60, 70, these generations they, of course, they remember uh, 29th April, the national holiday, as the emperor's birthday. Emperor, that means Hirohito. But the younger generations, they come to know emperor's birthday is no longer 29th April, but December 23rd. December 23rd, national holiday. And just a week, the emperor's birthday, Imperial Palace normally closed to the public, open its main gate. So people can get inside, walk up to the Imperial Palace building, the second floor, veranda, imperial families, they appeared several times a day and give a speech. And that is one of the very few occasions ordinary public can enter. And as to the entering into the special action day, but the public to enter the Imperial Palace ground. January 2nd, this is the kind of New Year greeting by imperial families, emperors. So, gate again open. So at the time of Akihito, emperor, just about 10 days, this is the 23rd December, the gate open, and about 10 days later, in the kind of New Year's days, the 2nd January, gate again open. But this is a case of Akihito. 2019, the Emperor Hirohito to Emperor Akihito, the imperial crown changed because Hirohito died in 1989. So Showa period end, and that happened January, and immediately Crown Prince Akihito reached the emperor's position, and no longer Showa. Showa ended with Emperor Hirohito. Heisei, new era begins. Heisei, that is Mutsuhito, after he died, Meiji Emperor. Because this is the Meiji. And Yoshihito, this is the 122nd, 123. Taisho era. And then Hirohito, Showa. And then Akihito, Heisei. The Akihito learned from Hirohito, his father. Emperor, in modern imperial household, emperor stay on that supreme position until he died. So Hirohito lived 89. Very easy. Hirohito, emperor, 1926, but he was born 1900. So he died 1989. That means he lived 89 years old. So, and of course, when you reach old age, um, things are not as you expected. So, um, Akihito watched the last stage of his father. So when he reached age 80, 80, he started talking about early retirement. But that is not the case, not a regulation. Nothing that when emperor retired, that kind of things are not, probably it's very difficult to discuss. And Mutsuhito lived until he died. Yoshihito lived until he died. Hirohito lived until he died as an emperor. So Akihito reckoned he's gradually losing his normality. It may happen something that dementia, old age, disease, anything could happen. So he learned from father. He doesn't want to show he's getting on that stage in front of the people. So he appeared on a TV program and asked the entire Japan, please let me step down. Before, I couldn't do it. So, of course, the government discuss about that kind of things, and the parliament, there are some special counselors of imperial affairs, and so they all talk about it. And then he's actually the desire was accepted, and while he's still alive. 2019, regime change, not regime change, the actually emperor change to his son Naruhito. Then new era started, Reiwa. Seeing this, this is the Reiwa 8th, since 2019. This is the Heisei era. We have two calendars, ordinary Western calendar and Japanese the imperial calendar. So that's make actually the calendar very complicated. But anyway, Reiwa is current the era name. So this is the 126 Naruhito. Imperial power differ from actually the depend on the historical actually surnames, the Heizokyo in Nara, sometime 8th century, and 4 centuries in Kyoto called the Heian-kyo, and then afterward, toward the end of 12th century, the Heian-kyo controlled by aristocrats. But the samurai's power rising from end of 12th century. For 700 years, this country was reigned by samurais, warriors, in three segments. First, Kamakura shogunate, a century and a half, and Muromachi shogunate in Kyoto for 2.5 centuries, and Tokugawa shogunate in Edo, today's Tokyo, for 2.5 centuries. So, emperor's power, how much power the imperial system contained, allowed, or gained, depend on the political situations. During Tokugawa shogunate, emperors, they are contained in Kyoto at the imperial palace. Kyoto, because the emperor lives, capital city. Edo is political center, but not capital city, unless emperor moved to Edo. It happened Meiji Restoration. But whenever emperor strong power or weak, just existence actually kept deep inside the imperial palace. After end of Tokugawa era, emperor all of a sudden comes out. Satsuma domain, Choshu domain, they like to beat Tokugawa shogunate. Under what title? What is the flag? Oh, we have emperor imperial flag. Then that kind of the all over Japan is deeply influenced by that their Satsuma Choshu military campaign. And then comes the Meiji Emperor, and no longer Buddhism, state religion, but Shinto. There are many things changed. But the emperor, no one, for centuries, no one actually saw or hear or recognize existence of emperor, particularly Tokugawa shogunate. Tokugawa shogunate is everything. And there are 260 hundred domains. Then control each segment of Japan. So, emperor, that kind of thing exists? Is that actually people's knowledge? Answer is no. But all of a sudden, they came out. And then, just like Hirohito, the symbol of the God, living God. So millions of people died by screaming his name. Tennoheika Banzai! Long live Emperor! That is an extreme existence. From nothing, many times, they are nothing, almost nothing, and extreme existence. But whenever the time they accept emperor, and emperor is like some close to meaningless situation, two things emperor has power throughout the entire course. One thing is the court ranking. The most important thing. if you are part of the society, you want to promote yourself, they get good publicity, then you expect, you ask ranking from emperor. Because there are many things required. But even Tokugawa shogunate, the title of shogun given by emperors. So when the people gather, they actually line up in accordance with their rankings. So that is the ultimate power of emperor. And another thing is space. Emperor controls the space, the time space. Here we have a calendar, but here Meiji, Taisho, Showa, Heisei, Reiwa, they control the time space. Of course, we have today Western calendar, solar calendar, but there are many until Meiji Restoration, lunar calendars. But anyway, whatever the calendar, emperor control. Only one in Japan who can control the time space. So this is to understand. Just hey, this is the day of Showa. Today, day of Showa. So what? It's one of 16 holidays. So what? But behind the 29th April, this is the Showa. And Meiji Emperor's birthday, November 3rd, remained under different name, Culture Day. This is a Showa. This is a Culture Day. And this is the Showa. And another important day, February 11th, National Foundation Day. Actually, Japan was occupied by the United States. And 1951, San Francisco Conference signed for independence. And then following the day, official announcement, that schedule to be effective on the 3rd May, the following year. But we United States has a July 4th, Independent Day. We become independent after the war, occupied 7 years. But we don't call it Independent Day because Japan has been actually millenniums. This is a country, and single regime, different from China. Today China, 1949, communists took over. That is the day to begin to count. But there are many Qin Dynasty, Manchuria the Dynasty, Han Dynasty, the Sun Dynasty, the Qin Dynasty. There are many dynasties. Regime change. So when China founded, there's no such days. But Japan, same regime under imperial system. So Jinmu. Number one, first emperor, Jinmu. Jinmu. 600 BC. 660. So, and 1940. Before Japan started war with the United States, Japan, the 1 year before, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. This year, considered as a big year, 2,600. 後期 called 後期 imperial year 2,600. So that was to actually inspire Japanese patriotic mind. We have a long history, and since the first emperor Jimmu, 1940, this is the 2,600 years. That is a big actually year to celebrate. And during the early stage of the Pacific War against the United States, U.S. had a trouble with zero fighter plane. That is very high quality and maneuvering, excellent maneuvering. So the United States, the airplanes cannot beat zero fighter plane. So this zero comes from here. Zero, sen, zero fighter plane. So this is a very much big year, and to commemorate the foundation of the country, February 11th. This is the solar calendar, lunar calendar. January 1st. So this is a foundation of Japan, and to commemorate the foundation, the 1st January, but that is an old calendar. So calendar equivalent, 11th February. This is a Japanese Foundation Day. But this is not a historic fact. This is something like a mythology. Jimmu appeared in a kind of Nihon Shoki, Kojiki, and that kind of appeared the early 8th century. So this is a kind of mythology, very much fantasy, not actually historical fact. But anyway, there is a written publication, kind of record. It's not based on history, scientific history, but anyway, there is a story. Jimmu appeared as the first emperor, and that's 660, and that today to commemorate this is to be called Kenkoku Kinen no Hi. Kenkoku Kinen means the commemoration of the state foundation. So this is the equivalent to Independent Day or something like a foundation of national nation. But this is if this is the fact, Kenkoku Kinen be day of National Foundation Day. But this is not based on the history, science history. So that's why we put this one, no. day to commemorate National Foundation Day. Not National Foundation Day. That's very much a simple the statement message. But day to commemorate National Foundation. They were very fuzzy expressions in Japanese part. But anyway, these are the kind of thing we have today. Just 29th April, the day of Showa. Day of Showa. This is the things behind today. Many things. April is the first month of the government finance. The education year count from April, start from April, and the many say corporate year, corporate account, everything start first April. So this month is very much important as a fresh start. We keep going on.